question for you. Do you think what you guys have become this season, has there been an evolution? Um, you know, when I talk evolution, I'm talking about, just the seeds being planted, even when you first came here in 2014, as to now, just in terms of culture and accountability, within the franchise.
I mean, I don't want to probably comment on previous to me being here because I don't know how it was run or obviously the coach.
No, I'm talking about from when you were here, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you let me finish my answer, it was longer than that. So obviously with the previous coach and all that, obviously I think knowing Quinn a little bit prior to both of us getting here that year, but I mean, I think when you, as you guys do, as you get to know Quinn and everyone got to know Quinn, I think everyone was pretty quick to realize that he was going to turn this thing around, whether it was a couple of years or whatever we're at, 7 years now. I think the commitment from him and obviously the organization, but obviously having him and putting him kind of at the top and to lead us, I think he was the perfect guy for the job. And obviously we're getting the benefits of that now. But I remember my first year, him talking about the long goal of we're going to win some games. And I remember, I'm sure he said it to you guys, but he didn't care how tired we were in games because he wanted us to get the correct habits. And I remember doing this daily bread stuff that we used to do every day for about the first 3 years, which was sometimes frustrating and annoying, but we knew obviously we trusted coach to I guess lead us in the right direction. So it's definitely been an evolution, I guess, from what did you say, 2014, I think it was, whatever you said, to now. And I mean, there's been a process. There's been some horrible losses. There's been some great wins. There's been some losing streaks. There's been some long days and all that. And obviously you guys have kind of been a part of it, majority of you. I can't see any of you because the camera's in the way, but whoever's there. And it is what it is now, but I think, I don't think we're that satisfied just yet. I think we'll enjoy this for about another 30 minutes until we get out of here, and then we'll switch our minds over to Miami.
Chris and Kenny, Just TV.
I want to talk more about Royce O'Neale. We saw obviously his defense.
I don't really want to talk about Royce.
You don't want to talk about Royce, his defense on Giannis. But Donovan was saying that he came in more determined than ever this year. What are you seeing from that guy this season?
I mean, I saw a pretty determined guy 4 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever he first got here. Being in a pretty similar situation coming from Europe, and I'm pretty sure he was non-guaranteed his first couple of years and had to kind of fight to make the team. And I remember one year, I think it was basically him or Joel Bollenboy, I think it was, that they were kind of choosing between. So Royce has been pretty focused from the first day I met him. I think over the course of his, I don't even know how many years he's played, 3 or 4 years, he's got better and better. Obviously, his role's grown, and that's obviously a credit to him for working on it. But now, I can't talk about other teams, obviously, but everyone that's been here, every time someone's got a contract or an extension or whatever it is, there's been no relief or like they've made it, or they've done, like, it's been even more determination to be better. I think all the guys that have done that at certain times have wanted to be better and better. And he's worked his ass off. He was playing in Gran Canaria, who I played against for a while, and know the grind out there. And obviously he was going to do anything he could to stay out here, and he deserves everything he's got, not just contract wise, but the roles that he gets. His offensive game has grown more and more every year. Obviously, defensively, you guys all know what he does night in and night out. And like I said, he's deserved every bit of it.
Andy Larson, Salt Lake Tribune.
Yeah, tell me about that play with a couple minutes left in the first half where Donovan kind of throws it over the head from one corner to the other. Do you know the play I'm talking about? And I guess I'm curious, when you're sprinting down the court to get that ball, do you realize that like Donovan can pass it to you from 50 feet away?
I didn't usually, yeah. Like if we're on the same sideline and he throws that like one-handed or it's cross court where there's a bit more space, he'll come in here and I don't know if he's been in or not. He'll talk about how good he was at baseball as a kid and that's why he can do it. I honestly didn't. When I first started running, I was open, and then I honestly didn't think it was going to get through because I don't remember. I think it was Giannis or Chris Middleton, whoever it was pretty close. I knew if it got through, I was going to shoot it, but I was 50-50 on whether it was going to get through on that situation. But I mean, he makes that part, that kind of one-handed. I don't know what you guys call it in baseball. Whatever super cool pass it was, he makes that a lot. He makes it. He did it to Boyan a couple of times. He's thrown him across court. So I'm glad I got through, and I'm glad I got to shoot it.
Aaron Falk, UtahJazz.com.
Oh.
Joe, why do you refuse to break your career high? You tied it like 10 times.
I knew as soon as your silly name came up that you were going to ask that. Sorry, Donovan just walked in. He's, I don't know. I mean, I don't go out there and try to break it. I've never gone into a game and thought tonight's the night I'm going to break it. Obviously, Donovan finally let me get a couple shots early tonight, which he usually doesn't because he's so selfish. And
That's not what you said at shoot around. You said you was going for the record tonight.
No, I mean, I got some early looks, obviously, and was able to knock him down. And glad it obviously kept going for the team more than anything. You guys know, Aaron, you know better than anyone. I couldn't care less about. As long as we win, I'm good. So can I leave now so Donovan can talk? He's going to talk about his one-hand baseball pass. I used to play baseball as a kid. I could throw it 90 miles per hour. What?
Shouldn't there be a cricket equivalent though? Can you?
Because it's overhand. It's a bit different. Be quiet. Am I done? You guys.
All right, Joe, we're done. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.